about truth. And there's so many lies that we're told and falsehoods in growing up in a toxic culture that gives us the wrong impressions of sex and relationships. And as we consult ourselves and our intuitions, we come to the truth, what we know, have a felt sense of being true, what has worked for us, that has gone against the grain. So we have to be warriors. In coaching, we need to teach others how to be warriors as well. We need them to speak the truth and therefore educate their lovers too. We start with ourselves and then we educate our lovers, and then those lovers educate their lovers. And so we just keep going on and on until the whole universe has a new sense of what truth in sex is like. Because there's so many lies, there's so many truths. And I think just realizing the overarching truth, which is that the way sex in a relationship works is the opposite of what we've been told. Everything that is true about sex and relationships is kind of the paradox, is the inverse of what media tells us and what our families have told us and what history has told us. Okay, rom-coms are cowardly. The people in rom-coms are cowards. And so if we take rom-coms for love advice because of the lack of real love advice in the world, then we are going to become cowardly in our relationships. So I just don't recommend that. They are not warriors, they are cowards. This idea of giving everything up for love is really problematic. It seems sweet, but what happens in real life always follows the idea that life goes on, but rom-coms stop, okay? So the rules are gonna be different. Because real life goes on and rom-coms do not go on, the scenario of giving everything up for love in reality results in giving up your boundaries, crossing your boundaries, and allowing somebody else to take priority over your own needs. And when that happens, resentment gets built, and resentment is the #1 killer of relationships. So boundaries are a huge skill that everybody who wants to partake in a love life ought to have. They make your love life much, much better, much, much healthier, and much more enjoyable. Pleasure is much better with boundaries. Sex is much better with boundaries, and not good at all without boundaries.